Let me show you how easy it is to control a remote control car with the phone. Let's write a few lines of code. This is just the framework to communicate with the phone. So we want to check to see if we have a new message. If we do, we want to capture that message. We also want to split the message or parse. The message will be a field and a value. So let's get the name of the field. We are going to be sending a commands, one called left and right. This is a tank or a track car, and it has two motors, so you can control the left or the right. So we're gonna say if the left track is the one sending the commands, come on, field, then actually we need a couple of variables here. We need a speed and a direction. So F is gonna be for forward and B for backwards. So we want to get the value as well. Let's get a variable going. So value 0, and we're always going to set this to 0, and we always want to set the speed to 0 as well. So because we want to split the range, we're going to be getting a value from 1 to 210, 510, because the speed can go from 0 to 255, and we want to be able to split it between forward and backwards at 255. So we are going to get the value, and if the value is more than 270, because we want to range in the middle to make it neutral where the car doesn't move, otherwise it will either be moving forward or backwards. So if it's more than 270, then we want the speed, the computer seems to be dragging today, hold on. So we want the speed to be the value minus 255, and we want the direction to be forward. Else, if the value is less than 240, then we want the speed to be equals 255 minus the value. So it's just in reverse, so we can start from 1 to 255 either way. And the direction will be backwards. Alright, so now we can just say, have a couple of functions here to control the motors. So we are going to say motor 1, it's this one. It's just PWM. So here we are going to say the speed will be whatever speed we assign, and the direction will be whatever direction we assign as well. So with that, we should be able to control one of the sides of this card. Let me find out what my error is. Oh, it's this right here. Alright, let me see. Okay, so we should be able to control one of this right now, which is that little code that we added. So let's open our application, and we are going to start just a new profile. Let's add a console just so we can see what's going on. We'll add one of the sliders. This is going to be the one on the left. So let's make it big. Let's change. You can see it right now. Nothing happens. It is sending data to the Bluetooth unit. Actually, it's not even connected. Let's connect that. Here it is. And now it's sending data, but nothing's happening. So let's change the value going there. Well, let's change the range first. We said it was going to be 510 and the minimum 1, and the field will be left. Now we should be able to see easy, right? So now let's add code for the other one. So adding code for the other one is identical. The only difference is that, you know, we obviously can copy and paste because it's the same thing. And the difference is here is the right one. Alright, and the function we're calling is number 2. And with that, we should be able to control the other track as well. So let me switch views. So I have one to control that one, and now I just need to add a second one. Size it the same as the other one. Change the range to 510, and the field to say right. And now we should be able to control the one on the left, as you can see right here, and this is the one on the right. And you can see that in the middle there's a dead section where it doesn't do anything, which is what we want. So there's one, forward, backwards, forward, backwards. So let me disconnect this thing and add the track so it has a better visual of what's going on. So there's one. Here's the other one. So now I should be able to just go, actually it's the other way around, like this. So I should be able to just, or the other one, or both. Or I can just spin it. One of my motors is dying, so it doesn't really work that well anymore. It's the one on the right. For some reason it's just not, you can hear it spinning. Anyways, so that's the demo. Pretty easy to control 20 cars. Hey, you see that? So there it is. Very simple. Enjoy.